Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. Well, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages. And already we're underway here.
Patrick Vieira is a man of many qualities. The leadership has to be top of the pile.
He's not just a destroyer, is he? He is the enforcer.
True, there's so much more to his game. Quite comfortable in driving the team forward, and he can make those marauding runs from box to box.
De Bruyne. It's Casemiro. De Bruyne. Savic. He's got the ball glued to his feet. Out for a throw. Hoisted towards the area. Matic is there, and he can get that clear. Oh, nice touch. Casemiro. De Bruyne. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Van Dijk. And it's Mane. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Mane's cross. Oh, smart save. And that's put paid to a promising move. Lewandowski. Could be a chance here. Big chance! Casemiro plays it forward. He's left his man. Neymar. Forward it goes. And it's De Bruyne. Hector Bellerin. That had to be more accurate. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Mane plays it backwards, and they'll try again. Ronaldo drives it forward. Well positioned to make that interception. Sergio Ramos. Hector Bellerin. Mane. He spotted the run and played him through. That'll be a throw. And it's Neymar. Lewandowski. Mane. It's Cristiano Ronaldo. Jordi Alba. Jordi Alba hits that long. He's gone for it! He's scored!
Looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Deadlock broken. It's 1-0.
Surprise, surprise. He just keeps on delivering.
Has a hit! He's scored! Bayer Leverkusen back on level terms. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out. Never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
And it's Neymar. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. And here's Neymar. Oh, sweet feet. De Bruyne. Chip through. Neymar's cross. Neymar. And it's Lewandowski. Good ball. Goes for goal! He's pulled off a fine save.
Cristiano Ronaldo really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
This possibly the last play of the half. That's it for the first half. A breathless ending. What it has been an even contest, as the scoreline suggests, and it has been more than decent to watch. We can review the first half.
It's been a really good watch, but I think the managers will be looking for that extra bit of organisation and focus now, just to try and get a little control on this game.
So both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but the score at half-time is 1-1. So it's back to business. Neymar tries lifting it over. Not it with the clearance. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Neymar. Lewandowski. Oh, good interception. Tried to play it through.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Oh, that's a waste. Modric passes it forward. Casemiro. Hector Bellerin. Casemiro. Driving on now, what can they conjure from here? And it's Vieira. De Bruyne. De Bruyne drives it forward. Hector Bellerin. And he's there to clear it.
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
Neymar. Savic concedes a free kick for that. De Bruyne takes the long option. De Bruyne needed to come up with a better ball.
Yeah, I mean, I think he did well to spot the run. He just didn't get enough behind it. It happens.
Sergio Ramos floats one over. Good clearance and very necessary. De Bruyne is the guilty party there. Neymar already, of course, on the score sheet. Kimmich gets into the right position to intercept. And here's Lewandowski. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Savic. Neymar. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And here's... tries a shot! Oh, that was looks nice, but not quite the end product required.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Done very well to intervene. De Bruyne. And they've been caught out here. Shapes to shoot! Neymar's cross. And out it comes again. Modric goes looking. Neymar. And here's Luke. It's one! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, maybe the tension around this game played a part in that, because he should have put them ahead then.
Yeah, it was pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Big chance! Moss has a goal! Goal! Bayer Leverkusen! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Mertens showed real composure then. I mean, how often do you see a player do everything right until he gets into the box, only to completely kind of fluff the finish? Not him.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
Bayer Leverkusen go into the lead.
He's just gone and reminded us yet again of what a threat he carries.
And it's Salah. Bayer Leverkusen just have to run down the clock. Casemiro. Salah. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. And that has been clubbed away.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
And it's Mertens. Tries to dink it in. And it's the goalkeepers to claim. And that's it. Bayer Leverkusen did it the hard way. A testament to their great powers of recovery. They have defied the odds. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, at the moment, Peter, if you want an outfit to win on the road, I'd pick this lot. Thoroughly professional and disciplined.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all. Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. And this must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does have a very special feel to it. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Leonardo Bonucci. He's as imposing as they come, Peter, and he knows just how to use his physical attributes to make life difficult for attackers. He's also got a very good eye for a killer long ball, so don't be surprised if you see him launch a few counter-attacks for his team today.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Going through, Lukaku! And he's there to make a great save.
Lukaku simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
Neymar. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. And it's De Bruyne. Has a pop!
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Cristiano Ronaldo. Neymar gets on the end of it. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Gets wrestled off the ball, hoists it forward. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. De Bruyne. Conte. Kimmich positions himself well and cuts it out. Out to the left it goes. Well read, he sorted that out. And it's played forward. Memphis Depay, and now they can launch a counter. Now it's Thiago. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Thiago. foul. Pavard floats one over. Now it's Mohamed Salah, and it's Neymar. De Bruyne gets it back. Neymar. And here's Depay. Cristiano Ronaldo. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. The ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. Neymar. It is deadlocked. He's through. Cut out in the nick of time. Casemiro. And it's Salah. Now it's Lukaku. Alexandro goes up and over. Cristiano Ronaldo. De Bruyne. And here's Lukaku. Now it's Mohamed Salah. It's Lukaku! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Defending of the desperate variety. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Memphis Depay, absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
And here's Mohamed Salah. Inter plays it forward. And it's De Bruyne. Played out to the right. Picked, great leap! It's there!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time, and it can make such an impact on each mindset.
Well, it was a hefty deflection, but he's claiming it. Bayer Leverkusen take the lead, 1-0.
Well, that's the currency he deals in, and he's come good yet again. Never the one to let you down in these situations.
Here it comes, Mohamed Salah. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, this team has found a real rhythm to their game. The players seem to have clicked well. There's good movement off the ball. The passes are sticking. No one's afraid to have a go.
Bayer Leverkusen come in, having established that lead. A game where the narrative is, at least in terms of the scoreline, so far so good. Here we go again then.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here, we'll see.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. De Bruyne. De Bruyne. Bayer Leverkusen have it back and they can go again. Neymar! It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. He's on his way. This is gone, that's a foul. Van Dijk is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rate it in or suffer the consequences. Peter, the keeper knows that even if his wall is perfect...
Neymar! And he's there to clear it. It's a loose ball. Neymar really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
And it's Memphis Depay. It's a promising ball. Chris has a hit! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Casemiro.
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
It's come loose. De Bruyne. Neymar goes looking. Neymar. Memphis Depay. Neymar. That intervention was very necessary. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Just has to be done.
Right through the middle. Oh, he's in! Great challenge, time to perfection. And it's De Bruyne. Now a chance to break. Bonucci. De Bruyne. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
It'll be a throw-in. Neymar. And here's Neymar. Mertens. Now it's Neymar. Gets away from his opponent. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Down by a lack of accuracy. Sergio Ramos. Van Dijk. The breakthrough came in the final moments of the first period, and it's 1-0. Now it's Mertens, and he's had a go! Courtois, oh, real danger here. Can he deliver? He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Oh, shooting chance!
It's obvious that they prefer a greater cushion to sit on, but will they?
Courtois catches it safely. Sergio Ramos. Forward it goes. And the through ball is intercepted. Bayer Leverkusen need to hold on for a few more moments.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
And here's Lewandowski. And it's De Bruyne. Vieira. Neymar. And the finish! It's a goal! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Neymar is the obvious danger man here, and yet he was a...
And the referee brings it to a close. Passion and panache and perseverance, and in the end, parity. A really good game to watch. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.